let's start by laying on our backs. You can have your knees bent, soles of the feet on the ground. You might want to widen your feet and rest your knees towards each other. Rest your hands onto your belly. Soften or close your eyes. And start to focus on just that feeling of your inhale. Filling up your belly, filling up your chest. And just that nice exhale. Nice and easy. You can start to lift your arms, lift your hands, extend them up to the ceiling, sweep them back alongside your ears, breathing in. And then when you exhale, start to lift your knees up, taking your hands to your kneecaps. We're going to do 3 slow circles with the knees, moving them slowly around. Let's pick a direction and make those circles nice and easy. Massaging out the sacrum and the lower back. And then slow that down just so you can change directions. Go 3 times around the other way. You might feel your elbows kind of bending and straightening. Nice and easy with the breath. Start to slow that down when your knees come in towards you. And if you want, you can wrap your arms around your legs and even feel free to curl your head and chest up towards your knees. And then kind of melt all the way back down to the ground. Start to roll over onto either side. Gently press up and begin to come around onto all fours into tabletop. Once you make it into tabletop, you can start to just make some nice circles with your torso, shifting your weight around in a circular shape. Kind of moving freely throughout your hips, your shoulders, and your head. And then slow that down enough to reverse it, go the opposite way, circle the other way as you have these easy breaths. Let's feel that nice movement. And then eventually come back to your hands and knees and start to sit your hips back towards your heels into child's pose. It's totally softening, grounding down here. Now let's come on up to all fours, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and start to walk your feet forward, walk your hands back to meet your feet, and very gently roll on up through your spine. Come on up to stand. We're going to make circles with the arms. We're going to inhale the arms forward and up, and then exhale them out to the sides of the room, down. You might bend your knees, and then inhale arms forward and up, exhale out and down. Give your knees a little bend. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, arms out and down. Give your knees a little bend, and let's take the circles the other way. Go a little bit back, out, up, forward, down, and around. Inhaling, out and up. Exhaling, down and around. One more. Good. When your arms go up, you can start to interlace your fingers above your head and begin to bring your hands kind of down behind your head. Kind of hover your hands around the back of your head and just start to make this like circular movement with your interlaced hands around the back of your head. And then change the direction. It's a little funky. Just get that movement around your shoulders, your ribs, your neck. Nice, easy breathing. And then feel free to rest your hands onto the back of your head. Let your elbows wing out to the sides of the room. And start to make these tiny little circles with your upper body. Nice and slow, nice and easy. Working with the upper spine. Slow it down to reverse it. Just circling and moving in a way that feels super good. Good breathing. Awesome. Start to come back to center and keep those fingers interlaced as you begin to extend your hands, your palms up towards the ceiling. And then you'll start to make this nice big circle with your interlaced hands. You may imagine you have paint on your hands, and you're just painting this super big circle around and out in front of you. Come on up to stand, inhale, and then start to reverse the circle. Go the other way and allow the rest of your body to go with the movement. Like your hips might move, your knees might bend and straighten. Feel how your whole body is really interconnected. Nothing is separate. Let your arms go back up to the ceiling for a nice breath in. And then exhale, separate your fingers, lower your arms, and start to circle your shoulders up, back, and down. Nice and easy, 2 more times. Maybe you want to bend and straighten your knees here. And then reverse it. Go the other way with the circles. Feel free to continue to get that free movement by bending and straightening your knees, feeling your spine flow. Awesome. Now you can take your hands to your hips and just begin to circle your hips around. Slow it down enough to take it the other way. Go as slow as you'd like. Feel all of those rotations in your hips. This one feels super good to do. So simple. And from here, you can slow that down to slide your hands down to your kneecaps. Make a few circles in one direction, bending and extending your knees as you circle. Slow it down to go the other way. Notice the movement around your ankles and your hips. And then slow that down and start to slide your hands down a little further. You might let your head release, shake your head out, have a few deep breaths. And then you can start to step your way down into all fours again, down onto your hands and knees. We'll go through cat and cow. You can have a breath in, and then when you exhale, round your spine. Inhale, open your chest, arch your back. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Inhaling, arching the back, opening the chest. Go ahead, do that one more time. Exhale. And then relax back to neutral. Have a nice breath in. When you exhale, you can sit your hips back, swing your legs around, and start to find a seat sitting into a wide angle. If you ever want to, you can sit up onto a folded blanket or something. And once you do get your legs nice and wide, just start to circle the torso around. Feel that nice movement around your hips and your lower back. So that circle down to circle the other way. Keep breathing. Keep relaxing around your eyes. Good. Do like one more circle and then come back up to center and nice and gentle begin to bend your knees, bringing the soles of your feet together. Super easy here. We're just going to start to Make these little circles with the head and the neck. Roll the head around, roll the neck around. Circle nice and slow. Relax your jaw. And start to slow that circling down just enough to take it the other way. Let those shoulders soften. Feel free to sigh. Good. Let that slow down enough, coming back to center. Now from here, you can adjust your legs. You can lift your knees up, have your feet a little wide, soles of the feet on the floor, and when you inhale, arch your back. When you exhale, round your spine. Take this into a nice seated cat and cow. Inhale, arch the back, open the chest. Exhale, round the back. Let the head and neck release. One more time. Inhale, arch your back. And exhale, round your spine. And from here, start to release all the way down. Let your legs extend out, roll on down. Sweep your arms up, back alongside your ears. Stretch your whole body out. Deep breath in. And when you exhale, you can bend your knees again, bringing your hands to your kneecaps. Now we're going to circle through the hips here. So we're going to move the knees forward and then move the legs. Right leg goes out to the right, left leg goes to the left. And you make this nice circle around. Just circle through the hips. So your knees kind of separate, they go in opposite directions, and then they meet again. And then reverse those circles, go the other way. You're going to feel the bend and the straighten of your elbows. Just gently circling through your hips. Good. You can bring your knees back together. And from here, you can just start to circle your shin bones around and around. So now your shin bones, they'll move in the same direction. They'll move together, and you just kind of circle those shins. Almost like you were painting with your feet. Slow it down. Take it the other way. This is really nice for your knees. Paint a circle in the air with your feet. Nice, easy breathing. And the next time your legs extend up, you could keep your feet extending, maybe extend your arms up and circle your wrists and your ankles around and around. Go ahead, reverse that direction, go the other way. You can start to release your feet down, release your arms down. Sprawl out, space your feet apart, space your arms apart, almost making the shape of a star on the ground. Have a nice deep breath in, totally soften when you exhale. And rest for as long as you'd like.